Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Timberborn. In the previous episode, we have started our little expansion when it comes to our the Tubeway. So we got those going. Still waiting on the beavers population to grow a bit quicker. But I've got these going over here, so we got a deep bad water pump over here that is going quite well, but we're just waiting for someone to actually start working there. Maybe we can actually get someone in there. Yeah, why not? Alright. So what I'm thinking for this episode is to continue this over here to at least get to this point over here. So it might be a little bit tricky, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get that going. So I think let's get that one going right now. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then over there, I think. Yep. And I think this is going to have to be a double over there. And then we'll do the 5 again, like so. There we go. Yeah, that's good. That is beautiful. And then we'll just do the same over here. So it's the triple, double, and flip. There we go. So this should get us to this upper level, which is quite nice. That gives us a little bit less to worry about of this side. So once again, we got 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I'm trying to think where we're gonna go with this. I guess we can turn it somewhere over here. Let's see. I do believe that they actually build it while inside. I'm not exactly sure, but we can figure that one out. This one here is going to require, I believe... Oh, that's cool. Alright, no, that works. Then this one is going to be a triple, a single, and then we go back up there. So something like that. I've noticed we need a little bit more water as well, so I'm thinking we are going to get that over there. But for now, let's just quickly plan this out a little bit more. I think let's get it over here first. Is it going to cause any problems if we go... No, I don't think it will cause any problems. Let's see if we can just do this. Again, triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think we're going to need anything more than a triple over there. Nah, that's good. Will we be going this way now? I think so. Alright, so for that we're going to require a double. Turn it back this way. Yeah, lovely. And then... let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Like so. And I think this is actually going to get us on top of this area. So it's not going to be necessary to do any of the overhangs here, which is quite nice actually. That helps us a lot. If I go and remove this one, add a double, then we'll get that up there. So something like so. Get it in line. So it's going to be to there. And then we'll have to drop it down. So I think maybe for a start, let's get it on the level that we want it to be. So this is going to be for the back one. There we go. Adding that one over there, and then we'll just do the same on this one. So maybe we can do one like that. 5. How many are we going to require here? Yep, that's going to require the triple. There we go. That's nice. Okay, so a little bit of a slower start. But there we go. That is going to give us a tubeway all the way from down there up and around to this one. which will allow us to start working over there. Not exactly a priority at this moment, but we'll get that started. What I'm thinking for this is we're going to have ourselves a nice little spot for them for our water. I don't think is necessary for that. That is just a little bit in the way. Going back to water and a deep water pump over here. That should help out with the water as well. I mean, it is still climbing, so I mean, it's increasing quite nicely. Let's just get these back into the water so they can have themselves that. Then I am going to also add another one of these. Where is it? Hydroponic garden. There we go. Nice little ladder to up there. Like so. Yeah, that's good. It seems like we're still dropping quite a bit in our beavers. Gotta get that up. But I mean, there are 10 kits at the moment, which is good. We have those. Really hoping this is going to work out the way we want it to. I know this is too far, but I mean, that's fine. Yeah, no, I think it should work out just fine. So obviously this one is for this area over here. Then we'll have that one run all the way through over here. And now that we have bad water coming in, that means we'll be able to actually manufacture explosives as well. So I think that is going to be under landscaping. Explosives that needs 150. I mean, we can just manufacture it right here, isn't it? Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? So for that, let's just go landscaping, explosives. Gonna have you right over here somewhere. Yep, that should do the trick. We're just going to need 1 or 2 of these for them. I think that's where it goes to. So once again, landscaping, and then we'll just place that one over there. Naturally, it's going to need power. So what I'm going to do for power here. Where are they going? Oh, they're building this. Okay, never mind. All right, so power. We would like to get these in the very near future. That's going to... Wow, that's costly. Alright, so we're just going to stick with these for a little while longer. Like so, and then naturally we need them to get there without being in the bad water. So I'm thinking we'll just add those 2, well 3. And then I would say 1 extra one just over there as well. Yeah, that looks good. Power. See, now as soon as we have our explosives, we can really start working at it. Can start making things happen. Not exactly sure where we're going to make things happen, but we're going to make things happen. This is, I don't think it's necessary right now. It'll be nice to have that actually. So what I'm thinking here is, so let's see. I don't think it's really necessary. I think we can just keep it as it is, but we need to set this up so that it closes above the contamination of 5%. I think that's good. And then obviously just open up again as soon as that is back below the 5%. Okay. Naturally, we have a lot of extra jobs now. How many work at this? So this isn't necessary right now. We'll get that back up again. But we do need to get our little beavers population going up as well. So let me just have a look here. So if we go to housing, this requires the treated planks. Actually, we can work on that in the very near future as well. I mean, this works. It's just a lot slower, to be quite honest. So I'm thinking we can just add 2 more over there. Bedding, still another... Yeah, there's still quite a bit of space for them left. I am quite happy with that. Let's just see how this is gonna go. So I would say let's bring that up a tiny bit. Let them try and focus on that a bit after building this. And then naturally what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that as well. There we go. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day and a wonderful week so far. I must say, things are looking up for our little beavers here. Alright, so another thing I would like to get going actually is another farm down here, but obviously we don't have enough beavers at the moment. I think we need to focus on getting our population going up first. That's good. We have enough storage for the food though. That is beautiful. That is exactly what we need. I'm thinking let's go give them some more storage space, something like so. Drop that in there. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a thing for them. So I would say those two, and then we can get going with the rest of these things. Got one of the power wheels in there. I'm trying to think, maybe we should... No, I think that's fine. That's perfectly fine for now. No, I'm not going to worry too much about that. But let's just give them a few minutes to get a few things done, and then I'll get back to you in a second. Alrighty, so we are just waiting on them to basically get a few more metal blocks in there. Yes, just another 12 of them. It shouldn't take too long. But we are approaching a bad tide at this moment, which I'm thinking it's not a bad thing. I mean, this is a moment of truth. We are going to see whether this works the way we intended to or not. I do believe it will be fine. Honestly, I do believe it will be fine. Not sure that this was a good idea, actually, to be quite honest, because that's going to block off the water into that little corner. So I mean, don't know if that was a good idea, but we'll see if it is. I prioritized the water collection as well, so let's see if we can get that filled up. What I would like to do here as well in the very near future is actually get them an exercise plaza, which is going to be necessary for them to keep nice and healthy as well. They do have access to this top part over here. If we just have a little, I'm thinking maybe we can just add it here. I think this is a fine area for that. That's perfectly fine. So that's just 4. So that is something we need, considering our well-being is a little bit poorly. And well, I'm struggling to catch up with the beaver population. At this moment, that is the best I can do. We do have enough medical beds, I hope. That we do. That we do indeed. Okay, we have enough space for it to go over this way, because I would like to actually have, maybe we'll do tubeways in this direction as well from this one. Maybe. I think it's not a bad idea to do that. We'll see if we can do that. Yeah. This one still needs a bunch of metal blocks. That is fine. Okay, at least the power is still going to be provided over here, which is good. Let's see. So something that I would like to get going in the very near future as well is basically the coffee brewery. Thinking maybe we can unlock it. It's not going to get built right now because we don't have the treated planks at the moment. But what I'm also going to do here is add another fermenter. So something like that should do the trick. And then they can obviously help out with the mushrooms. I'm thinking that might be a good idea. Now, naturally, like I said, we're having a bit of trouble catching up. with the unemployed, while the vacancies that are open, which isn't that bad. I mean, we'll be fine. What I also would like to get in here is some more water storage. I mean, we do have enough at the moment, but I would like to see if we can actually fit one in here as well. So if we go to storage and then... yeah, sure. If I just flip this around, it should work just fine. So that's going to be another 4 over here, and then a water storage tank to be standing right in this little spot. Naturally, we can just add more pathways over there. I think that should do the trick. Let's get that one built as quick as possible. This here is making progress. Same with this one, actually. I'm gonna get that one over there. We need another... what's that? 9? Another 8. Okay, that is beautiful. Quite happy with that. We are going to just give them a moment. Let's see. I can actually have another farm up here as well. Maybe that is a good idea. What do we need? Triple or double? Just a double over here. Something like that. We can get that going, so we can get a farm up there. Then we could maybe have a farm solely for the what are we looking for? The cassavas, I think. I think that's a good idea. Alrighty, time to see if this is going to work. Let's hope it does. Alright, let me just switch these off. No. Don't want you guys to go wasting our good waters. Alrighty, let's see, the same with you. I wish you could just use the pause button for that one. Now I have to go change the limit every time. Okay, bad water is pushing up. Bad water is going into all directions. Bad water is running where we want it to. It seems to be working just fine. Not great, not terrible, but just fine. Alrighty, this one needs another 5. Add another one of these. Obviously, we can't fill that spot over there. Oh, look, that's wonderful. Oh yeah, but I forgot. I just switched these off, so that doesn't make much of a difference, now does it? Bad side. Well, it's not a long bad side, so I'm quite satisfied with that. Not a problem. Just add more pathway in here. Don't think that is efficient over there. Let's just get rid of that one. And then we want to have well-being. I'll add another medical bed here somewhere. Let's see. So medical bed right over there. And then I would like to give them another campfire to relax at. It's not going to fit in there. We can't get rid of that one. No, just that one berry bush. So for that to happen, let's see. So mark this resource for demolition. Actually not necessary, is it? Let's see if it's necessary. Yeah, okay, no, it's necessary. So could you please get to that one? There we go. Wonderful. Then we can have ourselves another well-being. Campfire. Campfire. Oh, geez, you can only have it on the ground, so that's not going to work. Not a problem. That does give us some space to do something there. Let me just have a look here. So, teeth grinders, we're going to need one over there. Oh, okay, so this is obviously a bit of a problem. We can fix that though. Ooh, that's really bad. That's nasty. Huh. Alrighty. Alrighty, not a problem. At least the water is looking good. I mean, it's running off and going where it needs to go, so not too concerned. Not too concerned. This is actually quite alright. This is quite good. Yeah, no worries. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to give them a few more seconds to get a few things done, and then we're going to finish off this episode. Well then, there we have it. So, the exercise plaza has been completed. We are going to shortly, hopefully in the next episode, because we're still struggling with the beaver population, but hopefully in the next episode we'll start producing some dynamite. And then I've decided this hole over here, we're going to use this for some more hydroponic gardens. More mushrooms incoming, which I think is a good idea. And then, I mean, this is actually pretty decent. We've done quite a bit of resource management in this episode. Let me just check here quickly before we finish it. I'm going to just add one more industrial pile. This is the last one that we're going to fit in here because it's all the way up to the roof over here. So let's just place that one up there. Good. There you go. So that is going to be the last one that is going to be made for the logs. That gives us a lot of logs actually, so I'm quite satisfied with that. We are doing good on the water side as well. They'll chop those down and they'll replant it, so it's not too much of a problem. But on that note, thank you so much for tuning in, and if you enjoy these videos, feel free to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the Crunchy Captain to become part of the Crunchy community. You are all absolute legends. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.